What's up, Belleville Sens fans? David Foote here as we get prepared for the upcoming 22-23 American Hockey League season. It's just a month away, and the guys are starting to trickle back through town as they make their way to Ottawa for the NHL training camp first, and then they'll return to Belleville start of October for Belleville training camp. One of the guys that we managed to wrangle on his way through, Sogaard, goaltender. Thanks for taking some time, Mads. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's awesome to be here.
Yeah, how's the summer been so far? So far, I guess it's over now. But how's your summer been?
It's been awesome. Yeah, I got to travel some pretty cool places, and I just spent a lot of time with my family and my girlfriend, and get to catch up on things again, which is awesome.
Yeah, it was a long season last year with all of the changes to the schedule due to COVID. Obviously, you went through that situation around Christmas time, and I know you spent a lot of time away from your family back home in Denmark. How nice was it to get back home and to spend some extended time with your folks?
It was great. Yeah, like you just mentioned, during the Christmas time, I was one of the unlucky ones getting COVID and didn't get to celebrate Christmas with my family. And it was just it was pretty tough, but I think in the end it made it even better seeing them again when the season was over, because there's so much excitement, going home and seeing them again. And it was great to get back into a routine kind of in Denmark, having this time in the summer just to settle back in and catch up with some friends you don't talk to every day, and just have a good time. So it was awesome.
What's Denmark like in the summertime?
Denmark, it's pretty nice. Like it's good weather. It's you're able to go to the beaches and just it's filled with happy people everywhere you go. So it's just all around like just good vibes, and just a great time going back home, and especially like for me, seeing those friends that I don't talk to every day. It was great to have some extended time seeing them and just enjoy the summer.
Chatting with Sens goaltender Sogaard. You mentioned you traveled a little bit as well. I know you were in Italy. Where else did you hit up on your vacation?
I went to Spain as well, to Marbella on a golf trip with my best buddy. So it was awesome, and we got to play lots of golf. And like it's season's so long and there's so much hockey going on. It's important to just disconnect for a little bit and get your head off of hockey and don't think about that all the time. So it was good to take a week and be in Spain and just have some good food and have a great time and play a lot of golf. So we had a week there, which was awesome. And then later on this summer, I went to Italy as well with a couple more buddies, and got some really nice food. So that's something I like for sure. So it was awesome. And other than that, like, I was really happy. Just like I said, just spent a lot of time back home and enjoy being with my family and friends.
Is it difficult to, it must be to leave them and to come back again? It's obviously not your first time coming back to North America to play hockey. You've done that quite a few times, but does it get easier? How do you kind of deal with having to leave your family for 8-9 months at a time?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously hard. I think it's something that you definitely mentally got to prepare a little bit for. I think me doing it so many years can make it easier, but honestly, it's the same feeling every year when you're about to leave, and those last couple of days you're getting a little it's getting a little close, and it's a weird mix of excitement but also sadness, and it's tough, but it's great. Like, I mean, I'm really happy with where I'm at, and I got lots of good people around me here, so that helps a lot knowing what to come back to.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about what's happening here now and what you've been up to in the last week or so. You were at the BioSteel Camp in Toronto, which, for the fans who aren't aware, is basically a summer training camp, if you will, for some of the elite players in the National Hockey League, and it's put on by BioSteel, who's now a big sponsor of the National Hockey League. Do you want to list off like a couple of the names of the guys that were there? Some of the notable ones, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you had guys like Sidney Crosby, you had Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon, Cale Makar, John Tavares. I mean, the list could go on and
Yeah,
on. It's
that's
just,
that's probably a good enough example for exactly the caliber of the camp. So what's it like to get into to that kind of environment where you're not so much competing with those guys, but you get to just kind of be around them and train with them in an off-ice setting?
It's awesome. I mean, like, especially for a guy like me, just making my way closer to the NHL. I mean, last year getting a little bit of experience of what the game is like, and then getting to go up against the top players in the league, not just top players in the league, top players in the world. So it was an awesome experience, and yeah, just kind of see how they conduct themselves on a daily basis and see what they like to, how they like to prepare, and how they take every part of the life so seriously. And yeah, it's just it's great learning experience, and I was just trying to be a student as much as I could, and trying to learn from everyone and listen to everyone, because I'm super young, and I probably had the least if you look besides Connor Bedard, who's not drafted yet, but other than that, I probably had the least NHL experience there. So I was just trying to learn as much as I could, and really just pick up notes and pick up small things that I could use and hopefully make me a better professional and in the end a better goaltender.
For the Belleville fans as well, former Bulls standout Malcolm Subban was part of that camp as well. So, again, some elite players there, and obviously lots that you can take and learn from what you're seeing them do. I wanted to touch on last season a little bit here while we take a few more minutes with Mads Sogaard, Sens goaltender. Obviously disappointing to go out the way that the team did in 2 games to Rochester. But looking back on the season, what do you kind of reflect on the most, maybe in terms of either your development or the team's success or anything like that?
I think just as a team, I think we really came together. I mean, we didn't have the greatest start to the season, and we just found a way. I mean, like we just kept battling. I mean, the work ethic was phenomenal every single day in practice. Even in the times where we weren't getting the results that we wanted, the work ethic was always there. And I think just us getting home ice advantage in those best out of 3 games was it was big for us, and going down there at the end and we could clinch a spot a couple of games before the season was over, and that was pretty awesome. And just in general, like, I mean, you got to also look at it and be like, you could, the one game, I didn't play it, but Toronto had to win, and we ended up beating them, and they missed the playoffs. I think that's pretty cool too, to look back on that. And yeah, it was just, all around, I thought it was a great season, personally too. Like, I think there's obviously some ups and downs. There always is. And I think you just try and learn from it. Like, I mean, we're such a young team, and there's going to be mistakes for sure, but I think it's more about how you get back from those mistakes, because I mean, we all know they're going to happen. It's just about how you get back from it, and how you keep going, and how you put your best foot forward. So I think we did that very well last year. I mean, I remember we played in Cleveland too, and one night we had pretty much our full roster, and then the next day it was like, I can't remember, but like a lot of ECHL call-ups.
I think it was like 8 guys or something got called to Ottawa overnight. Yeah,
it was insane. So there's a lot of things like that where I think just the guys that was here that didn't get called up or anything, like they really came together, and it was like it wasn't always the same guys that was getting called up. So I just think the group that was here in Belleville really did a phenomenal job of being welcoming to new guys, and letting everyone fit in, and that's really the big thing. Like, you can be your own person here, and you're respected by everyone, and I think it's a great environment, and a great place for me to develop, and hopefully become an NHL full timer at some point.
Yeah, it's a great environment here. It's a tight group, and like you said, it's a young team that is gaining more experience. You've got a handful of those young guys now going into their 3rd American Hockey League campaigns. When you kind of get to that point, do you start to feel a little bit more pressure, or do you think as a group there's a little bit more of that need to succeed at this point, like as the build, I guess, continues?
Honestly, I haven't really thought too much about into expectations for the year. I think everyone here just with the way the Ottawa Senators organization works, everyone wants to put their best foot forward, and everyone wants to develop in the right direction, and want to just do their best to obviously do their best for their own, but just like also for the team, like, you know what I mean? Like it's such a special place to play, and the people around here and the community, everything, it's a special place, and people notice that. And I just think with that, I think everyone wants to do their best, obviously, and help this club and organization and city to move in the right direction. So I think everyone's going to be prepared, and I think it's going to be the same thing as last year, where we're gonna have the right work ethic. We're going to do everything we can to prepare, and I think if we do that over the course of the season, the results are going to take care of themselves.
How much are you looking forward to reuniting with your roommates from last year, Mando and Igor? Have you, I assume, spoke to them a fair amount through the summer? Have you guys been able to hook up at all?
Oh yeah. We talk lots. It's great. Yeah, it's special. Like I said, like special place with special people, right? And those two guys are obviously some of my really close friends, and not just teammates, but real good friends, right? So it's like I said, it's just special place and special people, and I think that's gonna drive the team in the right direction too. I mean, like I said, it's a great place to play, and we have a good working environment, so everyone wants to put their best foot forward.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing how things go this season. Again, the Sens get started on October 14th in Laval. Lots going on prior to that. Preseason games over the Thanksgiving weekend here at CAA Arena. And even before that, Mads and some of the guys, the entire Belleville staff will be in Buffalo for the rookie tournament as well. So I guess we'll see you in Buffalo.
All right. Thank you.